Never really thought about playing or never really been motivated playing it in regards to thinking of how many games you played. It's just something through good fortune, mainly by not being injured and I guess being able to maintain a role in the team where it's given me a fairly lengthy career, and it's just something that seems to have happened. I've been lucky enough that there's been not a lot of different teammates. You know, I think that when you look at our team and the way the club works and the turnover of players that we've been able to have, that's probably been the beauty of it all, that you do able to develop some very solid relationships outside of the game, and that's from a club standpoint. Also along the way, being involved with the Australian team and meeting people in more of a different sort of environment, you know, you meet different types of friends in that environment as well. And then to go overseas and play in Italy and Greece and the United States, and the people you meet along the way in that type of experience, it's probably one of the most rewarding things about it all. You know, those experiences and sharing it with people and learning about different cultures and that type of stuff, very, very rewarding. It comes down to where you're best fitted, and it also comes down to paying your dues. I started playing with the Tigers when I was 5, 6, and I think that along the way I came up through the junior ranks playing for the Melbourne Tigers, under 12s. And I think that realistically you come to a point where you say, I have a debt to pay. I did not get the opportunities to play at the Olympic Games and to play in the NBL purely by myself. You know, along that route, this club cultivated me and developed me and gave me an environment to where I could develop that enabled me to have those opportunities. And I value those opportunities so much, playing for Australia, and you know, it was only 12 months ago, walking around a stadium and carrying the Olympic flag, being the captain of the Australian team. I value and respect those opportunities so much that I think for the rest of my life I'm indebted to the opportunities that the club gave me. I'll never be able to repay the club for the opportunities that I've received. I look back on the whole thing, you know, I look back in general, the whole experience, and say, this is unbelievable. You know, I do it now. I think of the opportunities that I've had and say, that's incredible. I mean, to a point where you do have, sometimes you have a tinge of guilt to say, what have I done to deserve this? This is incredible. I think it put a lot of things in perspective for me as well, as far as playing here in Australia. Because at the end of the day, you see the NBA and you see it's sort of like this mystery sort of thing that's out there that's untouchable and so. But when you're out there and you're playing and you see the attitude of the players and the way they play, and you see the attitude of the fans and the community and the way they support their team, it is exactly the same as what it is here. Melbourne Tigers fans were just as excited and just as thrilled when we won the 1997 championship as the San Antonio Spurs fans were when they won the championship in 1999. And I think you learn about that it's not that much better. You know, it's not, you think that winning a championship there is much better than winning a championship here. Not at all. You know, the reward and the excitement about achieving that, it's exactly the same. I have absolutely no regrets. You know, I think that, like I said right from the start, you almost feel embarrassed or a little bit guilty about the opportunities I've had. I've had more than my fair share of successes and rewards and opportunities, so absolutely no regret. If all of a sudden we had to walk out this door and say, it's all over, you can't play, as disappointed as I'd be, I'd say that I've got way much more out of it than I probably deserve.